Hi guys, we are the Power Performers.
Today we are back with another video.
My name is Srijita
and I am Ritika.
Today we will be discussing about basal metabolic rate, also known as BMR. So what are you guys waiting for?
Let's get on with the video. We do a lot of activities throughout the day, like walking, exercising and doing our daily chores, which require a lot of calories or energy to perform.
The basal metabolic rate is the amount of energy or calorie required by our body when the body is at rest. Let's take an example. Suppose Ritika and I will be sitting here for the next few hours. Then also our body will require a certain amount of energy or calorie to run on all the vital functions in our body, like breathing, respiration, digestion, reabsorption in the kidney, nerve impulses, and even the ion exchange that is taking place throughout the membranes.
So, basal metabolic rate is the minimum amount of calories or energy our body requires when it is at rest, both physically and mentally.
The various factors affecting BMR are:
first, it is gender. Males have more BMR than females. This is because males have more lean muscle mass than females, whereas females tend to have more adipose tissue or fat in their body.
Second is age. With the increasing in age, the BMR always decreases. Let's take an example. In an aged person, if you see, the metabolic rate is low. Therefore, they often tend to store adipose tissue or fat in their body. Since the body is now storing fat, the BMR is less. Therefore, we can conclude that with the increase in age, the BMR always will decrease.
Then comes the nutritional state in our body. A person who is malnourished will have lower BMR, whereas compared to a person who is properly nourished. That means starvation leads to lower rate of BMR.
The fourth point is the body surface area. The body surface area is directly proportional to BMR. If you are tall, well-built, muscular, then you will have higher BMR. But if you are short-heighted and have more fat in your body, you will have lower BMR.
Another important factor is the hormonal state in our body. Say for an example, if a person is suffering from hyperthyroidism, in that scenario, the thyroid glands secretes more thyroid hormones in your body. As a result, the BMR gets increased. Whereas a person suffering from hypothyroidism will have less production of thyroid hormones in their body. As a result, the BMR will lower down and a person will start gaining weight.
Next point is the physical activity. The more physically active you are, you will have higher BMR. But if you lead a very sedentary lifestyle, then you will have lower BMR. And that is the reason why athletes have higher BMR compared to a person who leads a sedentary lifestyle.
Next comes the climate of a place. In colder region, people tend to have more BMR compared to people living in tropical climate.
The next point is the physical and mental state of an individual. This factor will tell you that if a person or individual is experiencing stress, anxiety, or certain diseases like burns, cancer, or fever, they will have higher BMR in their body.
The last point is the use of drugs. If a person is hiding under drugs like tea, coffee, or nicotine, those people will tend to have increased BMR.
So these are the major factors affecting BMR in any individual.
So, if you're on a weight management program, suppose you are losing weight, you are trying to gain weight, or you are trying to maintain your weight, in that scenario, it is not just the amount of calories you are intaking or the calories you are trying to burn. It is hugely dependent on the basal metabolic rate of your body. The more basal metabolic rate you'll have, the faster you will lose your weight, and vice versa.
Let's take an example of a truck and a bike. The engine in the truck is a bigger one and the engine in the bike is smaller than the truck. So you cannot just fit the engine of the truck in the bike and the engine of the bike in the truck because they ultimately won't work. Therefore, in losing weight, BMR also plays a very important role, but there is nothing right or wrong in BMR because it depends on your body. If you have higher BMR, then you will definitely lose weight much faster, and if you have lower BMR, then your weight loss will be a bit slower.
BMR is highly dependent on our genetic factor. This is one factor we cannot manipulate. But what we can control is quality of sleep, proper intake of food, and your physical activity in your daily life. Focusing on these three factors and the factors we discussed earlier in this video, you can more or less manipulate or control your BMR.
Most people, when they try to lose weight, they get frustrated because they don't lose their weight as fast as they expected. Therefore, they get frustrated and stop what they are doing. But we might want to give you a tip that don't stop what you're trying to do, because you need to understand that your body is having lower BMR and therefore you are losing weight much slower than your friends and peers because they are having higher BMR in their body. So guys, don't get demotivated in your weight loss journey. Try to be positive and always remember these points that we discussed in this video, because we know, we are confident enough that you will be able to reach your goal soon enough.
So that is all for today. Hope you guys liked the video. Do share your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon for more such updates. So bye.